Hi people.
Hi.
My name is Chao.
And I'm Soni, and we are
Chaoandsoni.
Welcome back if you're visiting. Today we are doing a very special video. What are we doing today, Chao?
We are talking about our high school experience. So if you don't know, or if you're new here, we met in high school.
That's where we met in Form 1. We started our friendship right off since Form 1. So I don't know where to begin, but
maybe
the
we start
beginning.
We start from the beginning.
The beginning.
In the beginning.
Okay. So.
We both joined high school a little bit late, so we joined the other stream.
The first ones who came in, the first stream, then there was the second stream, so we were in the third stream. In Feb, because I remember I joined high school on Feb 9th. I will never forget because I was so traumatized. Cried the whole time.
Hey! By the way, throughout my high school, I was just crying. High school was just a tears experience most of the time. But the other bit of it was actually really great. I came to thank God for my high school experience after I was done. Not immediately after, because I was still being traumatized.
Oh, you got
by the principal who was haunting my dreams. I used to dream alafu naamka asubuhi, my mom is like, hi, nini nimebaya nimeamka? Gani? Namshwa. My mom is like, nini? What is the problem? Like, bado ananifuata.
So you got to appreciate the process much later.
Much later when I was hearing other people's experiences. That's
and you're like,
actually
it was not that bad.
Our high school was actually not
For
even
real.
bad at all.
Our
high school was amazing. It was actually really, really good.
True.
Yeah.
So for me, I remember I joined high school. It was a bit later than Feb. Yeah, because for some reasons. Joining and then cats just hit you. Bam!
Man! Kwanza,
I'm like, what? What is biology?
You know, on my first day, I kid you not, nimeachwa na my mom, nimekuja, nimeonyeshwa the class. I enter the class. First of all, everyone is new, and if you know me, I am so scared of new people. So I'm there seated, and then the Swahili teacher comes in.
Guess what?
Haya. Lakini vitabu vyenu.
Yeah, you're hit with cats.
A cat.
A
Swahili cat. Mimi mwenye nimetoka Nairobi, mahali Kiswahili ni changamoto.
Ni changamoto
kubwa. Ni changamoto. Kakagumu.
Kakalaini. So the first shock was cats. You have to keep up, and then for me it was like notes, because you're having like 12 subjects and you've run behind because others started way before. So unashtukia notes zake zimesonga and then you're just keeping up, writing notes and notes and notes.
First of all, I have a problem with high school teachers. Why would you ask us to write notes and you're reading from the book? Why? I stopped writing my business notes in Form 2.
So basi.
Why would you do that? Why?
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
So that was one of the shockers.
Now that I've talked to quite a number of people, I've come to realize that our high school was actually dope. Like the whole boarding experience was actually good.
Very good. Actually.
We had showers. We had
cubicles.
Sinks. We had cubicles
and to doors you can lock yourself.
Yeah, we had multiple sinks for
brushing.
We had multiple loos. It wasn't so bad.
And then it was like a custom Form 1s mostly. If you're not a cube cleaner, you're a dining hall cleaner or a toilet cleaner.
Yeah.
You're cleaning one of those.
Those were your only options.
You're cleaning one of those.
You're a Form 1.
And it was it was kidogo.
Yeah, it was.
Especially for if you're cleaning the DH.
I
thank God I didn't get that role.
It was huge.
It was a very big DH. No, I didn't get to be a DH cleaner. But imagine after breakfast you're there. And then it was partitioned, so you have like a block on the ground. You know, this is my block. You sweep it, scrub it, mop it.
Your part is dirty. Unakujiwa class.
And then it was the most obvious of areas. Okay, maybe because it was used so much on a daily. So if it's dirty, DH cleaners.
DH cleaners.
The prefect will call you back.
From class, man.
From class. DH is dirty. But I thank God. Actually, I really want to mention this. I think my very first role was I was cleaning the shed where our bus used to be. And I thank God for my prefect. I really appreciate her. We are still in talking terms till date.
Oh, also we were in the same house.
Oh yeah.
So
Ken's house.
Yeah, because
we were on the same.
We were kidogo neighbors. Like I'm here and she's there. She's
we
in
were
that
actually like
cube.
diagonally
Yeah, we were majirani.
positioned because we were on the same dorm and our cubes were like,
Me, I
diagonally
remember.
opposite.
Yeah, my first role was to clean the cube, which wasn't hard at all.
Yeah,
It was
for
actually really cool. I loved it. I loved it.
plus you had really cool cube mates.
That's the thing. When I joined when I was in Form 1, of course I was the youngest, and then the other chick was in Form 2, and then all the rest are in Form 4.
So there was no
So it
time
was
for
just
drama.
amazing. There was no drama, and then guys
They were
loved
mature
cleaning. They were
about
mature
you
enough.
and about
They'd clean after
everything.
themselves.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if they pour something, or if they drop
Just
something,
find
they'll
it.
mop the entire cube. It was smooth.
I remember the first time I went to work. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
calling
we
it,
call
I'm
it
going to
work.
work. I remember the prefect just telling me, okay, just sweep and then go to class. But I don't know, for some reason I didn't really get the dimensions she gave me, so I ended up sweeping the whole shed till like parade time. Then she was like, what?
Why?
You swept the whole shed.
By the way, one time I was put to sweep around the compound. There was like a space
Oh yeah, I know.
there. There's that.
It's like a
at the
flower
windows.
bed.
Yes,
On-
just there. So now, what I used to do, okay, I never used to sweep.
You just throw that on.
Thou prefect, thank you for that opportunity. You saved me a lot.
But then,
Because I never used to sweep because it's right under a tree. So
Yes.
if it's under a tree, why would I be sweeping leaves?
Leaves.
And yet, the moment I walk 3
There's-
steps after,
they're littered again. If they're fallen.
it didn't make any sense. So I'd take a broom and then I'd go and do this. I'd chora lines. So I'd
To
chora
make it
lines
look
to
like
make it look like I swept and I leave. That was nice.
That's on rolls, and I think
Yeah.
my most loved the whole entire process of high school was when I was cleaning. Is it the library or the lab? Those were
You
easy.
loved it. You loved the library.
Yeah.
Okay, me, I
Because-
only loved the library because I was arranging books. I wasn't cleaning.
Maybe I enjoyed it because at times guys will come in and use the comp. So as soon as I'm done, we just lock ourselves in the library and use the
Remember
net.
that? I
No,
remember
but
it
then
so
you're having
well.
you're having a Facebook account is not been active.
Yeah.
You're like, what's happening on Facebook?
And then at that time, I was this close to the Nini prefect. You remember?
Yeah,
her?
I remember.
I was like, you
I
guy,
remember
you're my friend, you're my babe.
So it used to be, and then it was not so dirty.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
it's
guys
just
never used to
sand,
love
as
the
in
library.
kidogo sand.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that was on
from
duties
that,
and cleaning.
we go to food.
Hey, this babe, she did not have a good relationship with high school food. Not that, actually, it was not that bad. Come
The
to
food
think.
wasn't bad, but
It was not that bad. It was not that bad.
Hey,
This babe was
imagine me,
eating
I don't
fries the whole. Okay.
Okay,
You're wondering
I was.
where we got fries in high school? Please
I know.
explain.
Sasa, in our school, our Madam Dearest principal had a daughter who loved us enough to start a business.
Yeah, she was having.
So
a
she used to
big
sell us
business.
fries. She used to sell us fries and chapo.
Yeah, chapo.
And then we had a canteen.
Yeah.
And in the canteen they used to sell bajia.
Yes, very tasty. Oh my god, I was
Very
such a
tasty
culprit
bhajias.
of those, but I've eaten so many. I ate so many.
Another reason why I really loved it is that we used to carry anything we want. So you carry as much as you can
And then
afford.
they tried to like abolish that when we were thinking from 3, it didn't go
No,
well.
it didn't go well. I think they did. I think they
For
did.
now-
But after we already
We
left.
left,
'Cause
yeah,
there's no
left.
way we'd be there from Form 1 to Form 3, huko mwisho mwisho, and then you're telling us not to carry snacks. Hi! Who
But
told
then,
you?
I think at that season they were introducing some changes because I remember when we joined in Form 1 and 2. Form 1 and 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Prep was not like compulsory.
Prep wasn't
The-
mandatory.
The morning prep.
We used to
actually.
wear home clothes.
And we used to wear home clothes, or
Yeah.
majorly with just good bearers.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
then now in Form 3, they started this new rule. Like the bottom, you must have your school skirt.
The school skirt,
So
then
you can
on
only
top you
change
can
your
wear,
top.
yeah.
And wear
And
a
then now they
t-shirt or
changed
something a bit more
to just
comfortable.
be on school uniform.
Yeah,
No.
that was changed after we left. Because I think when we were in Form 4, unless they left it for Form 4s, Because me, I still used to wear my Protex t-shirts.
But then she used to have branded
Protex,
t-shirts.
Colgate, bank t-shirts, Equity. Me, I
all
advertise you
banks.
people for free. But
like
yeah, I remember I wore those t-shirts until I was done. Relationship
about
with food. I have not had a very good relationship with food since birth.
Yeah, it's not even high school food.
It's
just
not even
food.
high school. It's just food in general. So now you can imagine, you go to school and you're limited. Mnapatiwa ugali na maragwe.
But I used to eat ugali beans so much.
Ugali
So
beans
much.
was the order of the day.
And
Me, I
just
had never seen that
ugali
combination
beans,
in my
ugali
life.
You've not
I was
eaten ugali
waiting.
beans
No, I was waiting for rice. Like, hey,
beans.
where's the rice?
R&B, not
I
ugali
never
beans.
used to eat. I remember this story that I usually share. There's a time I didn't eat for 3 days, and I did not know I hadn't eaten for 3 days.
You just didn't
I
realize.
just didn't realize. And I don't know why, or I don't know what happened during that period. We didn't have chipo. We didn't have rice.
At that time, okay.
No,
Or maybe it
like
was
those specific
early.
days.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. You know, some days
You're
she'd
just
be
not
there, some
eating.
days she wasn't there. So I didn't realize I wasn't eating. So one time I was walking with one of our friends. Mimi niko hapo naenda kuanguka. She's like, "Ai,
You fainted,
ciao,
girl.
shida iko wapi?" I had not eaten. I had not even realized I had not eaten.
Wow.
And the problem is I was big because now I was surviving. I was thriving on junk. So I hadn't eaten for 3 days. Na sayo nimemaliza biscuits, nimemaliza everything.
juice.
I'm just waiting on when this
The
mama
next
will open
for
her
chipo.
nini. I go and buy chipo, but she's
And
not
then,
opening.
and then Chow used to send me, I want sauce and pilipili.
Na pilipili.
She would eat fries, like, so unajua in a paper bag. And then the sauce is sauce. Like the mass float in the sauce. And then in that sauce, there's chili powder.
Imagine
chili
I
powder.
still do that. Even to date, I still have.
Oh,
I have a lot of
If you
sauce
give Chow
and
that, she would
chili.
eat that every day she would do that. Well, for
Sasa-
me, it was not that bad.
It wasn't that bad. If you think about it, it
It was
wasn't
not
that
that.
bad.
It actually. And then you remember the
As a
days where
teenager, I was
they
just being dramatic. Please pass me water.
water break. It's good to hydrate. My relationship with high school food, it was actually, but for me, I'd carry sauces to help. Men carry like
Kami sikuwa na hiyo
chilies,
ujanja.
what. So I remember when before I get into the DH, my plate already is lined with with some sauces. Then and actually I'd do even
Rich kids.
even pilau masala. I'd eat pilau masala raw.
Raw.
So you put the sauce and then the powder and then you just make it to a paste. So when you get to, like especially there's rice.
Imagine, I never had spice. I only had sauce, tomato sauce, and chili sauce, and that's it. This girl was addicted to blue band.
I know.
Na alikuwa ananinyima.
Ai!
Hey!
Ati
Ati
the most
iko karibu kuisha. Wewe. Iko karibu kuisha. Alafu if you look at it, Aki, she used to take
But then let me
a
tell you.
lot of blue band. So if her blue band is almost done, and
It's
you
a
know what
stress
almost done is?
trigger.
It's like a quarter, and she used to carry this big one, like the big one.
Carried big.
Ikibaki hapo chini tu kidogo.
But what I used to do, because I used to notice.
Tuko na sijui 2 weeks later, I'm like,
Oh.
hi. Sayo me and my jam and my peanuts zimesha kitambo, because now I never used to think of carrying blue band. But sasa at desperate times call for desperate.
There were things that used to make me stressed in school, and my blue band
Was one of
finishing
them.
was one of them. It was seriously, it was a stress, you know. And then for me, I'd apply so much of it. And then, you know, okay, in high school,
lot.
they will bake us bread
Yeah.
for breakfast, and then they divide it into 3. So you take either part, they combine them, and then everyone takes one. So for me, see, this is my loaf, and I love the outer ones, because the katikati ones were just
They were always small.
Yeah, they're always smaller.
They're always small.
So I wanted the outer parts. For that, I'd apply and then eat and then apply again. Like apply in levels till the whole thing is done. And then I noticed when I carried the 1 kg, that's even embarrassing to say. It gets done faster, so I'd divide them. So I'd carry like halves, like 3 of them. The Isha I'd just called, I'd called that blue band Isha. was such a what? I don't know. I was obsessed. But anyway.
But it was crazy.
And then
Food
when they
wasn't
introduced
bad.
pilau, biryani for
Biryani,
us, we just see
hey.
mamas in school cooking, and you're like, oh,
Like,
what's
wow.
happening? You're like, so and so has given you guys
Today is
biryani.
the day.
Imagine eating biryani in high school.
That was amazing.
Amazing times. Anyway,
Yeah.
food was.
Food wasn't.
And then we had
it was
snacks
actually
at
good.
least
Apart
for
from
some
that
time.
one time, and food got spoiled.
Oh my
And then-
goodness. So
I
there
don't
was
know
a
what
time.
happened.
There was a time we were eating. I think it was these beans and something.
Yeah, it was
was
beans.
beans and
It was
something.
beans ugali that
Beans
day.
ugali.
I would forget because
So-
I ate cabbage. It did not affect me.
We were taking ugali, and then we were getting to the bean section, and you're like, something is off about these beans. And then okay, you just hear guys saying, hey, beans are low. Today's, cooking is
Yeah.
off, something. Then it turns out they were actually bad.
They were really, really bad. They were literally slimy bad.
That
Like they were.
day we did not eat. We did
Hey,
not go
remember
for
guys?
crepes.
Alafu, that was the time the school was turned into a national school.
And then you're like,
So we had
what?
Form 1s from all over.
And then, let me tell
Way!
you, the Form 1s from Sijui which area of Kenya, you're like,
See, they were big. See, they were huge. They were bigger than us, and we were due Form 4s or
and you
Form
were Form
3s.
3s, I think. And then you're like, do you know that there was an attempt to strike? It was crazy.
You're from Nyanza or you're from Western. Where are you going?
Are you going?
At night.
Will you go all the way till now?
They came back. they came back. It was just,
Hey, but that day was
crazy.
interesting, guys. There was a major. I think we ate Kitu 10, even
We
11.
ate late.
It was so
Yeah.
late.
Okay,
Anyway.
guys, ate late. Because now, I remember it got to a point where now the cabbage was over. Because we had cabbage kando.
It was a the way you eat veggies as a side. It's
Yeah.
not like the main accompaniment to the ugali, so it was not enough. So
was
they
not
had
enough
to
for everyone.
they had to bring in extra cabbages. Just like cut them so that we eat them with
I
ugali.
remember. Anyway,
That was good. What next?
there's
do
a
we
specific
talk about?
cook I really want to thank.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot Jose.
Wherever
God
you
bless
are,
you. I
God
hope
bless
you're
you.
still alive because
Yeah,
you are
you're
very old.
yeah.
But hey, man,
Yeah,
this
respect
man
to
used to
you and love
send
to you.
guys to come and call me so that I can eat because he discovered
He used
that
to
I
call
didn't
you.
eat.
Where is
Imagine.
Roy?
And
Rhoda,
then meet
come.
Rhoda.
Rhoda, where is Rhoda?
Sanyako yapa, and then he'd serve me with a plate. I don't know where he got it from. he just covered his.
We had amazing.
He was
cooks
amazing.
all
He was a
together.
good cook.
And
And then
also-
he also used to sell cutlets and fish pieces. We had a problem.
We had a
Our
lot
school
to
was
choose
our
from.
school- we had options.
Yeah, but shout out to all the amazing cooks we had. Damn,
Yeah.
they were nice.
Yeah, they were really, really nice.
Okay, let's go to class.
What did you want to say?
I had to say teachers, but
Okay.
in a way,
Okay, so we go to teachers or we go to class?
let's go to class.
Class.
So you were in which club?
My primary club was wildlife and
Yeah.
music.
I was in music. It was just in music, and then in Form 2 we got into drama. But I was just in music. I went in
Purely
music and drama.
You aren't in any other club?
I was just in music and drama and the CU.
I was also in another club.
Music. We had a very
Music.
vibrant music club in school.
Music was amazing.
I remember we joined in Form 1 and it was
It's the
till end.
highlight of my high school.
Me
If
too.
I think about high school, I'll start with
Music.
music.
Oh,
Music
man.
was
the
amazing.
competitions.
The competitions, and the way me I love competing.
The team spirit.
It was amazing.
And then the shairis would do. and the shairis would do.
The shairis. Actually,
then
we used
we-
to cram
A lot. Like, can you imagine having more than
Hey,
almost 10?
10, 14.
14
You used to have
shairis.
14 shairis, and then you have like 6 songs or 7 songs.
Oh,
So by the time you're going to nationals, the principal would be like, if you have anything, if you have
You're not
items that
taking
are
part
less
in-
than 16 or 17,
You're not
she used to
going.
pick a very weird number, 16, 17, you're not going for nationals.
'Cause
So you're there praying that you've done all the shairis, all the poems,
and they go
and
through
then
so that you are part of the team going. Because our club, we were privileged to be in the nationals all
Every
through,
single year.
all through.
Man.
We had nationals all through, but they were amazing, especially if you were traveling. You remember the time we traveled to, is it Kakamega? And then
is
guys,
Kakamega the one for running stomach?
yeah,
Nakuru.
me country.
It wasn't Nakuru? I think it was Nakuru.
No, I
Kakamega
remember.
was there. It wasn't Nakuru.
No, I remember. No, it was Kakamega because I remember we ate in Kisumu, and the last meal we ate was ugali and veggies. The school cooked for us skumas, and that's the end.
Guy. Come and see children
Crying.
crying, lining up. Me, I remember I went
Tissues.
and begged someone to use their toilet. Unaona hapo kwa njia kwa barabara.
It was
And then there's like a house. You're seeing there's like a house somewhere. I was like, please, just stop it.
We had to
I was
stop
like,
multiple times
Can I
because
please
guys had
use your
running
loo?
stomach.
Can I please use your washroom?
And then we had to go into a pharmacy and buy painkillers in bulk because guys were just left, right, center.
And terms, I'm surprised. Anyway, guys, if you're traveling with kids, carry dawas. Imagine just carry enough dawas. Carry painkillers. Carry actual terms. Carry this
Toilet paper.
Carry just water. The basics.
But anyway, it was anyway. This every single year of the music festivals had their highlights in competing with our. Were they our brothers?
Bash.
You know how anyway, if we start talking about music,
okay, I won't stop.
And we had amazing teachers. Shout out to them.
Yeah, you guys are
Shout
amazing.
out to them.
You're
Shout out.
amazing.
We love you. And whenever we see them out here, we just say hi.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, we miss them. The songs,
Especially the songs
my
were amazing. Me, I still
The
sing those songs
choirs.
to date.
We can sing them. We remember the
Yeah.
harmonies. We remember how they used to go.
The shairis, I don't know how you did it, but you made a group of over 25 girls cram 14 to 17 poems and
the
shairis.
poems had stanzas.
You are amazing.
like 6 or so.
But sometimes you used to torture us. Imagine doing squats while you're
We had to do
reciting a
squats
poem.
and recite them at the same time so that they get. You remember I was squatting and I was doing this, so the
Imagine.
lines stick with you. So
Yeah.
good times.
It was-
And then the practice sessions in the night.
practice- Oh yeah.
'Cause sometimes now we don't have to go for preps. Nena music. And then the dances. Men
I
would
didn't like dances.
Me,
No,
I
I didn't like them.
No,
Me
you're
choke.
struggling.
I was struggling.
You're
Hey, me, I'd be there with make a big body over there, and then you're asking me to do ati baganda. Me,
We did
I did not
Mijikenda
like it.
dances.
It was forced exercise.
We did Mijikenda dances. We did Luo dances. We did baganda. We did Pokot. Yeah.
Me, I dodged all of those. I didn't do any.
Maybe.
And then
I got into drama for the second year.
drama,
Form 2.
I didn't go for drama.
It was interesting. Let me tell you another experience. I shrubbed
Really?
in the provincial stage.
Wow. Drama.
Yeah,
What did you say?
it was Kiswahili. I think my line was zawadi.
What did you say?
What? I don't remember, but I shrubbed really hard.
It happens.
And I
It
just kept
happens.
going. Anyway.
You just keep going, you smile like your eye. See, us we recited a full poem without knowing what we were saying.
Let me tell you, this
Hi.
Swahili
The whole
shairis,
of
they
it.
have hidden meanings. Hey.
Yeah.
I think notably to just mention them was like the Red Cross and St.
wildlife.
John's, wildlife.
I loved one.
They were really active,
was
and
really good.
yeah, it was a really good opportunity for guys to grow in leadership, in skill, in socialization, in teamwork. Yeah, and we are grateful that our school had avenues for us to
Very, very
get
true.
into our different interests.
Yeah.
Mm.